Dum-de-dum-dum-dum.
So, unlike the terrifying monsters you see in the movies, the great white shark is another important link in that big old eco chain we call life. The end.
Good report, Sabrina. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Phylum. Until this class, I had no idea how interesting biology could be.
Well, you did excellent work, and it seems you really sunk your teeth into the subject matter.
Oh, Mr. P, you are so funny. Hello? Hello?
And now, class, as you know, this weekend is the special marine biology field trip. Since we'll be using a small boat, I can only take 5 of you.
Did anybody see that?
I haven't decided yet, but I promise to go over my records tonight and pick the 5 most promising oceanographers. I'll announce the names tomorrow. Class dismissed.
Well, see you tomorrow.
I mean, are those other girls obvious or what? Did you see the way they threw themselves at him?
Oh, it was pretty gross.
Hey, do you think he'll like the car cover we knitted him?
I hope so. We'll ask him on the field trip on Saturday.
But what if we don't get chosen?
Get real. You're his best student, and didn't you hear him rave about my report? Come on, he has to pick us.
I hate you! Cursed contraption, die!
My! Isn't this a pretty picture?
Yo, hello, girls.
What's the problem, Uncle Quigley?
I seem to be having a little difficulty loading the camera. Oh, why, you little... Where to go? I can't see. Whoa, whoa!
Chill out, Uncle Quig. What's the rush?
It's my plant. It's an extremely rare Tomidicus hibiscus. It only blooms once every 25 years, and today's the day. And since I've watered and fed it every day for 25 years, just waiting for this moment, I want to take a picture when it blooms. There, now I'm ready. Yow! Oh, I'm so glad this camera has an easy load feature.
Uncle Quig, when you're finished, could I borrow the camera for this weekend? I want a shot of Chloe and me and Mr. Phylum on the boat.
Huh? Oh, sure, fine, whatever.
Are you sure, Sabrina? You never know who Mr. Phylum may pick. Mortals can be so unpredictable.
I never thought of that. It would be awful if he didn't pick Chloe.
This wasn't an easy choice, but here's a list of the 5 who are going with me on the field trip. And they are Chloe. Jessie,
What?
Mei Ling, Trevor, and of course, Deljeet Dulliwalliwalla.
Hot diggity!
Call me crazy, but are you upset about something?
Salem, I am so depressed. My favorite teacher didn't pick me for the field trip. Well, I'll show him. I'll find some way to transfer out of his class.
Hey, why not just drop out of school altogether? Someone's got to flip burgers for the hungry folks in the netherworld.
You don't understand. It makes me so mad. It makes me so sad. I'm so confused.
Hey, why not do what I do when I'm confused?
Howl at the moon and eat muffin mix?
Not that. Pay a visit to the ancient and revered Wise Warlock of the East.
Wait a minute. You're usually full of bad advice. Why are you suddenly referring me to someone else? The ancient and revered Wise Warlock of the East. Free frequent flyer miles with every referral. Nice try, Salem.
Well, excuse my compassion. Just because I'm saving up for a vacation to Aruba doesn't mean he can't help you.
What have I got to lose? How do I get there?
Just read the spell on the back of the card.
Take me to that warlock man. If he can't cure me, no one can. Oh, great. Why can't these guys ever live in Palm Beach? Ah! Are you the Wise Warlock? Hey! Huh? Hello? Anybody here? Huh? Oh, Wise Warlock, I have traveled far in search of your wisdom. Pardon? What? What is it, oh Wise One?
I got such a leg cramp. Don't stand there like a dummy. Help, straighten me out. How do people sit like this? The pain. You got any ointment?
No.
Figures. People always bring me their troubles, but do any of them bring me ointment?
Maybe I should come back when you're feeling better.
No, stop, sit, take a load off. I see a teacher. I see a name not chosen. I see disappointment.
Amazing! How do you know that?
I see you don't know. Salem called me.
Who is that guy?
He's a gnome. He does a little light cleaning and some cooking. You haven't eaten till you've had a gnome-cooked meal. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. The Wise Warlock knows all, and he knows you are suffering from a broken heart. That'll be $24.95. You can pay at the register. And on your way out, don't forget to visit the gift shop. We're having a special this week on chocolate wizard hats.
But,
And be sure to tell all your friends about the Wise Warlock. I gotta go now. I got guests like you wouldn't believe.
Now wait just a second. I already knew what was wrong with me. I came to you for a cure.
A cure? For a broken heart? What do I look like, dear Abby?
I don't know why I came here in the first place. I'm out of here.
All right. Don't get your knickers in a knot. I'll tell you what you gotta do. She who wishes to cure a broken heart must first go on a quest.
A quest?
What, your heart broken and deaf? I said a quest.
What do I have to find on this quest?
You must find a person, mortal or witch, who has never ever had their heart broken. Then and only then will I tell you the cure. Oh, and on your way back, can you pick up some milk in a dozen prune Danish?
But how will I know if somebody's had their heart broken?
With this! Thank you, Norman. I call it my hearty cam. Just look through this screen. It'll show you if the person wearing it has ever suffered a heartbreak. At least it should. Either the reception in this cave is the worst or Norman here is dead. Tell you what, I'll give you the hardy cam as is, $50 plus postage and handling.
If you really wanted to help, you wouldn't sell me some broken down gizmo. You'd go with me.
The Wise Warlock? On a quest?
Oh, I give up. Like I said, you're nothing but an old coot. I'm going home.
You are such a nudge. Okay, I'll go with you. I gotta pick up my dry cleaning anyway. Norman, my hearty cam. I'll be out questing with Smarty Pants here. Watch the phone. And don't forget to walk the yak.
You're going on the quest with me?
We really should get your hearing checked while we're out. This is your school. And I thought living in the cave was depressing.
We're in a closet. I thought it'd be better if you stayed hidden.
No need. The Wise Warlock is completely invisible to all but yourself.
Move it, geezer.
No! I'm gonna lay such a curse on that kid.
Never mind that now. I have to go find someone who's never had their heart broken. You wait here.
Spellman, where's the emergency?
In the closet. It's just a janitor. He's kicked the bucket.
You didn't have to kill her.
I didn't. I just put a freeze frame spell on her. This is Jem. She's too rich to have her heart broken.
Think so? Let's take a look through the hearty cam. See? It's working! There! See that? Behind the left ventricle.
Ew, what is it?
It's a memory stored in her heart from 6 months ago.
Look, it's Jem's house. There's a party going on.
Wow, what a shindig.
Attention! Attention, everyone! For those of you who were fashionably late, let's recap my daughter Jem's fabulous 12th birthday party. So far, we've given her a string of polo ponies, her own signature line of designer clothes, a luxury yacht for the swimming pool.
And to cap off the festivities, the Greendale Philharmonic will play as teen heartthrob Leo DeWolf serves up the first slice of birthday cake. Maestro?
Hey, is that vanilla ice cream? But I wanted strawberry! Is that too much to ask?
You're not serious. You call that heartbreak?
What can I say? Break is in the heart of the beholder. To her, it's heartbreak.
Well, maybe Jem wasn't a good choice. Come on with me. I know someone else we can try. This is Harvey.
So you figure Mr. Knobby-Knees here has never had a broken heart?
He'll be heartbreak-free for sure.
Well, let's take a look.
Back! All of you back! My main man Harvey needs space.
Wow, he's been playing for 8 hours. He's on the 20th level. No one's ever gone that far before.
Well, I hear he's going for the big enchilada! Level 50! They say level 50 holds the meaning of life. Chill.
Foolish mortal, no one can beat the mystic masters of mayhem. You dare to reach level 30. Welcome to level 40, foolish mortal. You are brave, but are you brave enough for what lies ahead?
Kid, it's time to quit already.
Mustn't quit. It's so near.
Suit yourself, kid. But it's late, I gotta start cleaning.
You are about to reach the 50th level. Prepare to experience the awe and mystery of the cosmos.
Yippee! Whoopee!
What?
Oh, I guess I unplugged it. Sorry.
No!
Welcome, beginner, to level 1. Wanna play?
But that's just a game. You can't have your heart broken over a game.
You're kidding, right? Ever heard of the Boston Red Sox?
Okay. So Harvey has had his heart broken. I know. Let's try my Uncle Quigley. He's just too sensible to let it happen to him.
It's your quest.
Come on, precious. I've taken care of you every day for 25 long years. Now bloom for Daddy. Please? Hilda! Zelda! Telephone! Salem! Somebody get that phone! Hello. Yes, this is Quigley. What about my long-distance service? No, I don't need free ginkgo knives. Excuse me, but I have to go now. Goodbye. Huh? No! I was only gone a moment. Could you wait till I got back? 25 long years.
Uncle Quigley? I guess he does have his disappointments.
So far, we're 3 for 3. Let's keep this quest moving.
We'll go upstairs. There's somebody up there for sure who hasn't had their heart broken.
I should hope so. Speaking of which, is there a little Warlock's room upstairs? I knew I should have gone before I left the cave. Oy.
And Hilda's way too much of a flirt to get her heart broken.
Oh boy, she's been a busy little bee. Her heart's chock full of ex-boyfriends. Hey, take a look at this memory.
That must be Paris. She lived there in the early 1900s.
Ah, my Paris. I had a bunion scrape there once.
Oh, Pierre, your painting, it looks just like me. It's beautiful. And this portrait of me is so realistic. It's fabuloso.
It's true. So, why aren't they selling?
Don't worry. One day the whole world will recognize the genius of Pierre Pistachio.
Soon I hope I'm broke.
Until then, it's time you made up your mind between Zelda and me. Yes, it isn't fair for you to go on dating us both.
Ah, I need you both. You are my inspiration. But nothing. I'm going to buy some croissants.
Huh?
Either of you got money?
You can tell Pierre likes me best. My picture is prettier. Anyone with a trained eye could tell mine is superior. That means he likes me best. Oh, yeah? Ah! My picture! Ah! You ruined me!
My paintings! What has happened? They are...
Magnifique! What power! What anger! What strength! I must have these paintings. I'll give you 10,000 francs.
Each?
Oui, and I must have more just like them. Can you paint me more?
Me? Paint like this? Why not? Au revoir, you two. I have the new inspiration now.
He's leaving me, and it's your fault. He's leaving me, and it's your fault.
I don't believe it. Aunt Hilda and Aunt Zelda? I'm through fooling around. I know someone who's definitely never had his heart broken. A warlock who is so selfish, so cynical, so self-centered.
How is Salem? I bet I know where we can find him right now.
That's funny. I have a sudden yen for a croissant.
I told you 1,000 times. This is an aquarium, not a restaurant.
Ah! Let me in! Let me in! Oh, you're breaking my heart.
So much for Mr. Whiskers. Maybe we can go back to the cave now?
Oh, no. I have just begun to quest.
Oy, my feet, my back, oy. If I ever decide to go out questing again, just shoot me.
Well, that's it. I failed. I'm sorry. I looked everywhere, and I couldn't find one person who hasn't had their heart broken.
Aha!
Aha, what?
Aha! What you just said.
What? That I couldn't find anyone who hasn't had a broken heart?
Aha!
Stop that!
I'll stop ahaing when you start thinking. Work with me, we're almost to the moral here. Think, Sabrina.
Maybe there is no person who's never had their heart broken.
Because?
Because everyone goes through disappointment at some time. And maybe there is no cure. Because there's nothing to be cured. It's kind of like heartbreak is just a natural part of life.
Norman, show her what she's won. Would you look at that? A discount coupon redeemable at any gift shop in this cave. Congratulations, kiddo. You figured it out. And with only a little help.
Gee, thanks. I feel better knowing I'm not the only one who's been hurt. Still...
I know. I wish I could make the pain go away right now. But that's beyond even my powers. You just have to give it time. I should know. Even the Wise Warlock has suffered a heartbreak or two. But there are things you can do to help. Norman, get involved with a new project. Or set a new goal like Quigley did. Or help someone else who's been disappointed, cause helping others helps yourself. That's what Harvey did. Or put things in perspective like Hilda and Zelda. Remember, there are folks worse off than you.
Thanks, Wise Warlock. You really are a wise guy.
The wisest. And don't forget to talk me up around town. Just a few friends with problems can really rack up your freaking flyer miles. How about the tote bag? The color screams you. And remember the Wise Warlock's wisest words. It always pays to shop in volume.
Sabrina, where have you been? You disappeared so fast after class yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of bummed.
I don't blame you. I can't believe Mr. Phylum didn't pick you.
Yeah, I was real hurt at first. I even considered getting out of biology, but I'm better now.
Really? How'd you manage that?
I just tried to put everything in perspective, and then...
I got over it. Cool bag. Where'd you get it?
Like it? I know someone who will sell you as many as you want. Freaks. Savage, we love you.
Deke.
She got a superstar cat. Who knows where it's at? Stand up and raise your hat. She's a spellbound acrobat. So have you seen her? She's the greatest. For super magic, called Sabrina. Here comes the fun now. Are you ready? Young and bright, get happy. So have you seen her? She's the greatest. For super magic, called Sabrina. Better watch out, she'll be with ya. Sabrina. Better watch out, she'll be with ya. Sabrina. Better watch out, she'll be with ya. She's the greatest. Sabrina.
Dumpty dum dum dum.
This is the lamest field trip ever.
If you don't count that 4-hour tour of the pencil factory.
I'd block that one out.
Shh! Let's move along. Now, here we see, straight from Paris, the insouciant yet marvelously focused meaning of life.
I hate to break it to you, Mr. Biddle, but that's a fork.
This is not simply a fork, young man. This is art.
Looks like a fork.
That's totally a fork.
Now this I like.
It does have a certain sense of negative space, but it lacks the irony of, say...
Woohoo! Hey, check me out!
Harvey, get down from there! How can you be so immature?
Whoa! Where's the off switch on this thing?
Children, get down here this instant!
Time for magical slowdown!
Children!
I have a feeling this isn't going to be good. But it wasn't my idea. Harvey just jumped onto the sculpture and then I guess I got swept away. This knife is kind of dull.
Really, Sabrina, to play around on such an important object of art.
What's so important about it?
It just is.
Uh-huh.
Art is very important, and the fact that you didn't enjoy yourself today...
No, I had a lot of fun.
A museum is not the right place for that kind of fun. That's not the point of...
Then what is the point?
It's a matter of respect.
Well, Mr. Biddle didn't exactly show us a whole lot of respect. He treated us like a bunch of silly kids.
I regret I have but one leafy stalk to give for my salad. Well, unfortunately, what you and Harvey did only proved him right. You see my point?
I guess so.
But I've decided not to punish you. Instead, I want to give you an opportunity.
I don't like the sound of this.
Viva la revolution! I've enrolled you in piano lessons. Now, isn't that exciting?
Piano lessons? No!
Sacre bleu!
Hello?
Oh, is someone there? Hi, you must be Sabrina. Sorry about that, I get a little carried away sometimes. Welcome, I'm Dave Manning, your new piano teacher. I'm sure you're eager to get started. Please, sit down.
Just a minute. Before we start playing this,
Piano?
thank you, piano, I should probably tell you that I'm here under protest. This was all my uncle's idea, and I refuse to be excited, happy, interested, respectful, or otherwise. Now you seem like a reasonable person. Let's just get this over with.
Well, then okay, let's start with a scale. Now, why don't you give it a try?
Huh? Oh. Well, if I must. Great, okay, I'm enriched, I'm enlightened. I have a whole new appreciation for art, so can I go home now if I promise to be a good girl?
Oh, I see. This lesson is a kind of punishment?
I sort of took a teeny-weeny joyride on that big mobile at the Greendale Museum. I got busted. Well, you don't have to make fun of me. I've suffered enough.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. That was rude, you're right. I wasn't making fun, I just think that's pretty hilarious.
You do?
When I was your age, I got 3 weeks of detention for painting a mural on the Greendale Junior High cafeteria wall.
You did? No way, that was you? That cafeteria wall is like a legend.
Wow, I'm amazed it's still there. I suppose it's a sort of banner to the artistic contributions I made to Greendale Junior High. I'm so touched.
They painted over it in like 1995 or something.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. The point is that that painting meant something to me, and art should be enjoyed.
Yeah.
I think that art should reach out and say something to you.
Me too, I totally agree.
Otherwise, why is it there in the first place? I mean, I'm not saying that it's okay to play Tarzan on the artwork at the museum, but I bet you'll never forget the way that sculpture made you feel.
Wow. You're right. I mean, that's why I was so bored yesterday, because the museum guy, Mr. Biddle, was making all the art sound like so serious and like we were such dumb little kids that couldn't possibly understand it, and...
And you thought that it was just...
Cool!
Cool. Sounds good to me.
You don't sound like the other teachers.
How do I sound?
I don't know. Cool.
Well, you're fun to talk to. You're a very smart girl. Smart enough to learn the piano?
Nice try.
Okay, let's forget about the scales for now, okay? Why don't you just listen to me play and in your head follow along and imagine a really cool story to go along with what I'm playing?
Okay, why not? Wow.
See? Now, that's not so bad, is it?
No, actually, that was pretty amazing. You're amazing.
So I'll see you next week?
Oh, definitely.
But I must go. If only I had known that you were the secret twin sister of my brother's ex-sister-in-law. Perhaps things could have been different.
Manfred, please.
My plane leaves for Buenos Aires in half an hour. I must go.
Manfred, wait. Are you leaving me for Penelope?
Kiss him! Kiss him or you'll never see him again! Oh, jeez! How blind can you kids be?
Hello, dear family. Why so gloomy? It's a beautiful day.
Sabrina, what happened? Did you skip your piano lesson?
No way. In fact, I'm never skipping another piano lesson as long as I live.
So, your teacher isn't boring?
Boring? Ha! He's a genius! Dave and I talked about music, the artistic soul, and about classical piano. And did you know that Dave said without classical music there'd be no opera or ballet or sneaker commercials? And
This Dave person seems to have made quite an impression on you.
You don't mean this Dave?
that's my Dave! I mean, that's him. That's Dave. You know, just Dave. No big deal. Yeah. Quickly, can we go to the concert tonight? Please?
I think that's a great idea. We haven't done something cultural together as a family in a long time.
Okay, enough chit-chat. Time to go. Everybody get ready. We're going now. We don't want to be late. Let's go.
Sabrina, I'm so proud of you. It's wonderful to see you display a whole new sensibility of refinement and taste.
Yeah, hop to it. Let's go, people. Nothing to see here. Move along.
You've got a crush on your piano teacher.
I'd hardly call it a crush. We talked about piano, music, and art, and he went to Greendale, too. And we had the same gym teacher and the same English teacher. And I bet we had the same locker and the same math book. And I think someday we'll get married and live in Paris and be artists and never get jobs. And we'll sit in cafes and drink caffeinated beverages and we'll have a pet ferret. And Salem!
I hate musicians.
Oh, come on. You're not still sore about that Beethoven thing.
I'll never forget that Beethoven thing.
Cool, you ladies all love me, don't you? Understandable, innit? I mean, I'm the greatest musician in the world.
The greatest musician in the world.
Oi, servant! Give us a bit of clean up! Yeah, my fourth symphony was a bit of all right. Question is, how do I top myself? I need a riff. I've got it!
Oh, Ludwig, you're a genius. That will go down in history.
Yeah, baby, I know. Oh, beg pardon, love.
Creep. Perhaps I should accompany you to this concert. Check out this Dave for myself.
There he is! I mean, cool, whatever, there he is. Everyone sit down and don't do anything embarrassing. I'll be right back. Oh, nuts!
What's with Sabrina?
I think she's developed a sudden passion for music.
Sabrina! What a wonderful surprise.
Break your legs. I mean, good luck tonight.
These flowers are beautiful. You are quite possibly my favorite student ever.
You mean it?
Absolutely. I have to admit, I'm a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. I mean, there are so many important people here tonight. But these flowers let me know that you'll be out there thinking good thoughts for me.
You know I will. Just remember, as long as your music means something to you, you'll play great.
Oh, it's not just me who's playing tonight. Would you like to meet the cellist for this evening?
Wow, sure, where is he?
Oh, well, she's right over here. Actually, she's my girlfriend.
Oh, sure, girlfriend. I have lots of girlfriends, too. We go to the mall together and we go to movies, do our nails.
And Melinda and I always make a point to do our nails separately. Melinda, can you come over here for a minute? I want you to meet my favorite piano student.
David, darling, do you know what time it is? Oh, look at you. Your tie is all wrong. David, did you even comb your hair? Are you tuned up yet? Are the reviewers here?
Melinda, shh, calm down. There's someone I'd like you to meet. Sabrina? Sabrina, let's start, okay?
Can you believe that horrible cello player? She's going to ruin Dave. Just look at her. She probably stinks.
Meow. Sabrina, can we skip the Stephen King moment?
Why don't you just listen to me play and in your head follow along and imagine a really cool story to go along with what I'm playing?
Much better. Dave, congratulations!
Thanks!
That was really amazing.
A cultural marvel right here in Greendale.
Beethoven, was it? Hack. I mean, Heck, heck of a show. Top drawer. If I had a thumb, it'd be up.
Sabrina, did your cat just talk?
Meow?
Must be my nerves. Anyway, thank you all, but I never could have done it without my virtuoso cellist.
Oh, Pookie, no. You're the real talent up there.
Obviously.
Oh, I almost forgot. Melinda, this is my favorite student, Sabrina Spellman. Sabrina, this is Melinda, the brilliant cellist you just heard tonight.
Oh, were you playing too? I didn't notice.
Sabrina, are you feeling all right?
Peachy.
Good night, kiddo. See you next week in class.
It's getting late, kiddo. Let's go.
Don't call me that.
What'd I say?
I think I have an idea of what's going on with Sabrina.
These ice cream sundaes were a great idea. After that concert, I'm way too excited to sleep.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you like the piano, but I think maybe you really like your piano teacher. I mean, do you really like your piano teacher?
Like him? Don't be ridiculous. I don't like him. Oh, I love him, Uncle Quigley. It's true. I want to shout it out loud. Dave Manning is the man for me.
Honey, your friendship with Dave is wonderful and important, but you can't confuse what you're feeling with love.
But it feels like love. I think.
I know, but you're too young for that right now, and Dave is an adult with a very nice girlfriend.
Blech.
Sabrina, listen, when you're older, then you'll find someone who's your own age, who has similar interests.
But we have the same interests, and he said I was the best student he ever taught. If it weren't for that horrible cello player.
Well, you know that she has nothing to do with this. Don't try to grow up so fast. Love can be very painful.
Tell me about it. I'm losing it here.
Honey, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, but even if I didn't love him, which I don't, I mean, I do, I think, I just want to make sure that Melinda person doesn't ruin him.
Well, it's good to be concerned for a friend, but make sure you know all the facts. It could be that this Melinda is very important to Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Will you give some thought to what we talked about?
Yeah. Thanks, Uncle Quigley.
I'm proud of you.
How could he possibly know how this feels? This is agony! I'm gonna have to take care of that Melinda my way, with magic.
What's the matter, Tubby? Can't fly away without your tail feather? Oh, yes! Lunchtime!
Salem, wake up! You're dreaming!
Oh, why'd you wake me? I was about to put the finishing touches on a chubby, one-legged canary with an overactive thyroid.
Oh, sorry.
Are we still pining for our twinkle-fingered young music man?
Salem, it isn't me I'm worried about, it's Dave. That awful cello lady's going to ruin his life. He only likes her because she's a great musician.
Oh? What if she weren't a great musician?
I'm listening.
Repeat after me. Park Place, Boardwalk, Marvin Gardens.
Park Place, Boardwalk, Marvin Gardens.
Huh?
Enchant this clay before it hardens.
Enchant this clay before it hardens. So all Melinda's musical talent is now stuck in this little jar?
Yep. Better let me hold on to it for safekeeping. Yeah, bring on the groupies.
Darling, what's wrong? That's not what we rehearsed.
I don't know. I'm trying. I really am.
Well, stop playing. I'll go on without you.
I can't. I'm trying. I can't. I'm sorry.
I think those two can forget about Europe now.
Dave! Oh, you poor thing. You must be completely bummed out.
What? Oh, Sabrina, I can't believe you were here for that fiasco. Sorry you had to see that.
That's okay. I thought you were wonderful, but that cellist of yours, sheesh, maybe you ought to dump her.
Sabrina, just because someone makes a mistake, it doesn't mean you should abandon them.
But what if she ruins your chances for fame? I mean, you're on your way to Europe and...
But I wouldn't dream of going to Europe without Melinda. We're a team.
But did you hear her tonight? I mean...
Excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but I really need to find Melinda. She must be heartbroken over what happened. This was her big shot, too, after all.
Oh, sure. Well, I'll see you next week.
Why so gloomy, sweetheart?
Oh, no reason. Is Salem around?
He said something about having a gig at a juke joint in the Boogie Down.
Get lost, shortstop. You're cramping my style.
Salem, I need that bottle.
Can't you see I'm using it right now? In fact, I'm working it. I'm on fire, Daddy-O.
Listen, Daddy-O, you give me that bottle or I'll turn your stray cat strut into a hurt cat limp.
Well, since you put it that way. Before you let the power in that bottle go, I think you should know one possible little glitch.
Whatever it is, I don't care. I thought I'd feel good after Melinda screwed up, but I feel terrible. I just ended up hurting Dave. It's like I don't recognize myself.
And neither will Dave Manning.
Huh?
When you release the power in that bottle, Melinda's misery will be gone. Get it?
Her misery? You mean me?
Well, not you, just you and Dave Manning. If we give it back, Dave will think he never met you at all. Then for him, none of this ever really happened. Get it?
You mean he won't know me anymore?
Bingo.
Well, okay, let's try it. I never thought I'd want to fix it so that the most wonderful friend I ever had didn't know me anymore. But there's no other way.
B&O Railroad 4 Utilities restore Melinda's lost abilities.
Uncle Quigley, how could you let me sleep so late? Where's the newspaper? Can I see it? Can I please?
Well, you want the funnies, dear?
No, the art section. Phew.
Something good? Oh, let me see. Oh my, how exciting. 2 of Greendale's own make it big. It makes me proud to be a Greendalian.
Yeah, proud.
You're going to miss Dave when he goes to Europe, aren't you?
Uncle Quigley, I was really in love. At least I really thought I was. I don't know. And I guess that you were right that Dave's an adult and I'm a kid. But then I got so jealous of Melinda that I was the one who made her playing stink last night. But then Salem fixed it all, but now Dave won't even know who I am anymore.
Sabrina, you know what happens when you use your magic to solve a problem like this. Magic is the easy answer, and there are no easy answers to hard questions.
I think I figured that out. I'm sorry, Uncle Quigley.
Hey, do you want to go to Dave's concert tonight? I think we can still get tickets.
Sure, then I could say goodbye to him. Or hello. Or something. These are for you.
Oh, well, thank you. These are beautiful. Did you enjoy the concert tonight?
Oh, definitely. You see, I had this really great teacher who taught me a lot about music and art and life. And he always said that music should move you, and your music really moved me.
I'm so pleased you think so. It's so nice to meet a young person who's so interested in music. Thank you.
Sabrina.
Sabrina? Are you sure we haven't met before?
Yeah.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I need to find my cellist. I have to get ready. We leave for Paris in the morning.
Wait!
Yes? Did you want me to sign your program?
Would you mind?
I'd be honored. To the charming Sabrina, may beautiful music take you to beautiful places. Dave Manning.
Beautiful music, beautiful places. Thanks!
We love you.
Geek.
She got a superstar cat. Who knows where it's at? So get up and raise your hat. She's a spellbound acrobat. So have you seen her? She's the greatest. No super magic. Call Sabrina. Here comes the fun now. Are you ready? You'll get right. Get happy. So have you seen her? She's the greatest. Oh, super magic. Call Sabrina. You better watch her. She'll be with ya. Sabrina. You better watch her. She'll be with ya. Sabrina. You better watch her. She'll be with ya. She's the greatest. Sabrina.
Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. Can we please lower the volume? I was trying to take a cat nap. Yikes!
I just got a hot tip. Word is the Witches' Council's planning a surprise checkup on me and Hilda. They're sending Enchantra herself. Yuck! Dust bunnies take a hike.
Gotcha!
Oh!
Dust bunnies, not just for breakfast anymore. Excusez-moi. Huh? So why the clean-a-thon?
Don't you get it? Enchantra's our so-called parole officer. If she's not impressed by what she sees, Hilda and I could get sentenced to another century in these teenage bodies.
So, you want her to think that you and Hilda have learned a valuable lesson about not abusing your magic and would never think again of using your magic recklessly.
Exactly. Not a word, cat. Queen Hilda, a little help, please? I'm busy. Get Sabrina to help. I can't. She's still at auditions for the school play.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet.
Farewell, one kiss and I'll...
No!
Hilda! Hilda, I'm trying to pick a date for the homecoming dance. With 23 lucky contenders, this is not an easy task. Do you want Enchantra to see a messy house? Please! All I know is, come time for the dance, I'm gonna have a hot date, and all you're gonna have is a house that smells like pine. Like always. Oh, please, I've had more than my fair share of dates. The only date you've had in the last century was with one Edgar Allan Poe, and from what I remember...
Zelda, I feel so much freer being with you than that cruel harridan I call my other half. You alone understand the murky nether regions of my soul. Martha, however did you find me here? Don't be that way, Martha. This human means nothing to me.
Check, please. Face facts. In this life, those of us who can date, do. Those who can't, clean the house.
Oh, by this count, I shall be much in years ere I again behold my Romeo.
Get a grip, girl. It's only a play.
You're right. I just can't seem to get rid of these butterflies in my stomach.
Mrs. Spellman.
And make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine with repetition of my Romeo. Juliet approaches balcony. Oops, sorry, little nervous. It is my soul that calls upon my name. Sorry, Mr. Sales, that was Romeo's line.
That's okay, Sabrina. You read with verve and passion.
I did? Cool.
I want to thank you all for auditioning. Some of you more than others. The cast of characters is as follows. The role of the nurse will be played by Chloe Flynn. And the role of Romeo shall be essayed by Harvey Kinkle. Additional callbacks will be held on Saturday for the role of Juliet, which currently is a dead heat between Miss Sabrina Spellman And Ms. Gemstone. And for the callback, Miss Stone, you may eschew the period costume. I get the idea. But go ahead and bring the jester. I like him. FYI, my little Juliets. At the final callbacks, equally important as a good reading will be how well you understand the true meaning of the play. It's all about the international language of love. The part will go to whichever one of you can best articulate the meaning of true love. Run away now, children. Your ignorance pains me.
Here's a hot dancing daddy. What do you think, Zeld? I'd answer, but I'm too busy ignoring you. There, all clean.
You look like something I dragged in.
What's wrong?
I got called back for Juliet. Mr. Sales says he wants us to figure out the meaning of love. I'm 12 years old. What do I know about love?
The meaning of love, huh? Well, I've always pictured love as a big field of daisies. Like you know anything about love. Around here, I'm the goddess d'Amour. Zelda's the one you ask when you want to clean a stubborn stain. You just have to make everything into a competition, don't you? In a competition, you have to have at least 2 teams. You, big sister, were born to forfeit. Are you calling me a loser? With a capital Lou? Okay, you're on. I bet you I will have a date for the dance, and I bet you he'll be way more babylicious than yours. Deal? The usual bet? Of course. Loser has to go to school wearing the Rockhopper penguin suit. She'll see. This time, I won't be the one in the penguin suit.
Want a snack?
Get lost.
Yeesh, what a grumpalina.
Don't listen to them, Aunt Zelda. I think you're high-grade babbage.
Thanks, honey, but the cat's right. Hilda is a man magnet. There's no way in the 9 netherworlds I'm gonna find a hunkier date than her. Let's check out your copy of the play. Maybe I can at least help you with your problem. Well, hello, hottie. Sabrina, why didn't you tell me this Romeo was a total stud?
Oh, maybe because he's, I don't know, fictional?
Fictional schmictional. He'd make one totally nectar date for the homecoming dance.
Oh, no.
If I walk into the dance with Romeo, I would smoke Hilda like the waddling penguin she is.
Wouldn't that be cheating?
Well, if Romeo were here, he could also help you with your audition.
Yeah. Then I'd be sure to soliloquize the designer pants off Gem.
Time to dip into my private magic stash. It is Romeo that I do wish to see. Wherefore art thou in my kitchen be?
To soar with his light feathers, and so bound I cannot bound a pitch above dull woe. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
Sweet mother of Shakespeare. You low-down dirty witch! How dare you cheat to win the bet? You're just jealous you didn't think of it first. Earth to Zelda! If Enchantress sees him, she'll give us another 100 years in these zit-riddled bodies for sure.
Enchantra? Enchantra's coming?
Yes! Or did my dippy sister forget to mention that little detail? Send him back now!
It is but the fiery temper of your soul that has found me riddled with love.
Well, maybe he can stay for a little while. Springy. What about me, you puffy-sleeved traitor? I brought you here.
Come what sorrow can. It cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in your sight.
Hold the phone, Hot Tights. A second ago, you were in love with me. What gives?
Poison, mine only friend, so deserved for bringing such grief to such great beauty. Farewell!
Romeo? That was a root beer. You can use the door, you know.
Who requires doors when traversing love's sweet portal?
Yeah, love. I wanted some help on that very subject. Tell me about love. What does it mean? How would Juliet describe it?
Love? It turns her lips into two blushing pilgrims, standing ready to smooth a rough heart with a tender kiss.
Oh, yeah. Nothing says romance like a pilgrim.
Romeo, Romeo, did you sleep well?
How could I not, with you in my dreams, fair Hilda?
Oh, you. How about breakfast? Just a little something I whipped up. You're not really serving Romeo that warmed-over witch slop, are you? Hey! How would you like to take a ride in my F-163,000? It's turbocharged, complete with limited edition racing stripes.
Let us tickle the senseless rushes with our heels.
No matter what era they're from, boys love toys. Did I mention there's 200 dragon power of suction under the hood? Oh!
Wow, that's some powerful engine.
It's not me. It's somebody from the Witches' Council arriving. Enchantra! Nice of you to drop in.
It's your lucky day, darlings, because you two have been so good about not abusing your magic.
Salem, honey, how long's it been since you've had a distemper shot? I think it might be time for a long, slow visit to the vet.
Excuse me, dustball.
Excuse me. Attention back on the most important person in the room, please. As I was saying, the Witches' Council, of which I am the boss, has generously decided to grant you and your sister early release from those horrid teenage bodies.
Huh?
Ow! What was that?
Just the cat. See? Well, Enchanter, thank you so much for bringing us the good news. I know how busy your social calendar is.
I'll be back in a few days to reverse the spell, and we'll all have a big celebration dinner. Oh, P.S. I may be dropping in to check up on you, so behave.
Boy, that was close.
We've got to get rid of the Elizabeth Beefcake fast.
I found a spell.
Ah. Now it's time to say goodbye to present company. Say farewell to this fair day. Go back to what ye be.
Huh?
Huh? Nice work. We're doomed and it's your fault. Look, if you weren't so obsessed with having to outdo me all the time, I never would have conjured him up. You deserve it. You're the one who's always, I'm Zelda, blah, 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 blah. I'm mature and wiser because I'm older. I hate that.
Like I always say, never send a witch to do a cat's job. You forgot to read the fine print.
What fine print?
The spell only works during a full moon.
So what do we do with Romeo for the next 3 days?
This'll never work. We've got to make him blend in. We'll be doing the puberty polka for the next 300 years if Enchantra finds out we've been abusing magic again. What do you mean, we? Don't be so literal. Okay, pop quiz. Who are you again?
Monty Labinowitz, yon exchange student from Detroit.
You could take the boy out of Verona.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
That new guy is more sensitive than Johnny Depp.
Huh?
Capulets, put up your swords! Hey! You know not what you do! I do but keep the peace. Oh, farewell, fair ball. Thou may have lost the battle, but thou hast won the game.
What a dreamboat.
Guess what? I may have a shot at playing Juliet after all. Romeo promised to be my partner at the callbacks tonight.
What? No. Romeo said he was taking me to the dance tonight, before the full moon comes out. Wait a minute. He said the same thing to me. That 2-timing lowlife.
3-timing lowlife.
Enchantra!
Uh-oh, where's Romeo?
Well, what do we have here?
Such beauty I have never seen. The all-seeing sun never saw thine match since first the world begun.
Oh, you devil, you. Behave. Listen, girls, Monty and I are going to head out for a little romantic dinner. Be back late. Real late.
Well, may as well zap us back before you head out. You know, get it out of the way so you can have some fun.
Oh, I couldn't possibly even think about performing an elaborate incantation right now. The transformation spell can wait.
But think of all the free time you'll have once that silly spell is done.
I said no! Shall we, Puddin'? Tra-la, darlings.
All's well that ends well.
Very funny, ladies.
We'll have the Casanova crab cakes, the Cleopatra pie, and for dessert, the Warren Beatty baklava.
But of course, madame. Oh, Enchantra, you still love sweet bait from fearful hooks.
Boy, you sure talk the talk.
Can we please get this show on the road? I'm gonna miss my callbacks.
If Enchantra finds out her new Mac Daddy is a fictional character, we're all in deep witch water. We need to create a distraction. Leave it to me. Are you sure? We can't blow our cover. This needs to be a surgical strike. Quick, clean, and above all, subtle. I'm the queen of subtle. Yeah!
Here the dancers are all crustaceous. Watch us shaking our cara faces. The conga line is a cool oasis. No boiling water here. Lobster! The lobster room makes a heartbeat quick and dance around with your pinchers clicking. Cost 3 times as much as chicken. And we've got compound eyes. Exotic, aquatic. The rhythm makes us shudder. And we taste great with melted butter.
Ah, yes, Hilda, that was very subtle.
Something fishy is definitely going on here. This ridiculous stunt has witch prints all over it. If hiding witches is the case, let me see them face to face.
Oh, hi, Enchantra. Just thought we'd pop in and see if you needed anything. Melted butter?
You've got 2 seconds to tell me what's going on here before I turn you into poached salmon.
Oh, mischief! Thou art swift to enter into the thoughts of desperate men.
Well, ladies?
Well, in a nutshell, Monty is really a Montague, as in Romeo Montague from the Shakespeare play.
How dare you make a fool of me, letting me throw myself at a fictional character.
If it makes you feel any better, we threw ourselves at him too. And we knew he wasn't real. Just nominate us for the old Wet Teabag Award.
It's been too long, but now's the time. Return to where they speak in rhyme.
Arms, take your last embrace.
And now for your punishment. I sentence the 2 of you to spend another 500 years as teenagers.
May I say one thing?
But of course, darling.
I'm the one who's been abusing magic, not Hilda. Zelda, shh. Don't make it worse for yourself. I conjured up Romeo, and Hilda was just helping me cover up my crime. It's all my fault, and it's only fair that I should serve both our punishments.
Let me get this straight. You're willing to sacrifice your well-being and endure hundreds of years of suffering, all to spare your sister?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Self-sacrifice? What a touching novelty. Very well. Zelda, your attempt at nobility amuses me. I offer you this compromise. 3 additional years probation for you both. And you both have to dress up like rock hopper penguins.
Oh, thank goodness. That's great.
Sorry I'm late, Mr. Sales.
Good of you to join us, Miss Spellman. Now, the callback can begin. I'm going to do something a little radical tonight. Instead of lines, I want both potential Juliets to tell me what the play is really about, in your own words.
Color me Juliet, jester dude. Well, in my own words, with no help whatsoever from the Shakespearean scholars that my extremely wealthy father hired. The theme of love in this play means the desperate measures to which one soul will pursue such infinite depths of undying affection.
Well plagiarized, Miss Stone.
Thank you, Mr. Sales.
Love is, that is to say, love is a willingness to sacrifice everything for another person, be it a boyfriend, a friend, or a sister. Love is caring about them more than yourself, even when it might hurt sometimes to do so. My Aunt Zelda taught me that.
Then move not what prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips, by thine my sin is purged.
How'd that get in there?
Freaks.
Savage, we love you.